Good evening. The topic of my fourth task of the fourth and the final task of my internship is IPC, Indian Penal Code, formulated in 1860 by Thomas Babington Macaulay, also known as Lord Macaulay. The subtopic is Section 34, which talks about common intention. So, common intention means shared intention between two and more offenders that have committed a crime, and there is some pre-meeting of minds before committing the offense. The offense can be of any type, whether it can be a very harsh offense and a very mild offense. It does not matter. All that matters is that there is a crime that has been committed by more than two people and they have some common intention. There is a very famous case called Mehboob versus the Emperor. It was in this case where it was decided that common intention means a shared intention, a malign intention, and there is pre-meeting of mind. There is shared intention between the offenders before committing a crime. So, what is a crime? Crime means any offense that goes against the body of the person, against the state, against the property. It all constitutes as crime. So, when there are two or more offenders and they come up together to commit an offense, and they have pre-meeting of mind, they have discussed a plan, they have formulated a plan beforehand, and then they execute it by committing the offense in the pursuance of that planning. It all constitutes at section 34, which is common intention. Common intention itself is not a crime. Rather, it is not a crime, and it does not constitute a substantive law. It is actually a law formulated for the evidential purpose to distinguish between the pursuance and the consonance of the offenders that have committed the crime. So it is evident from the definition that I have given, that in order to understand the role played by all the offenders, what the role that they have played to commit the crime, to distinguish that and to differentiate the role of one offender from another, it constitutes under section 34. It falls under the prerogative of section 34. There is a similar section called 120B, which talks about common object. So the difference between common intention and common object is that there is pre-meeting of mind in common intention, which is section 34, whereas on the other hand, in the common object, there is no pre-meeting of mind. The people meet on the spot, and it is a spontaneous reaction of hatred or of any sort of a shared feeling that the people share on the spot. So I would like to explain one case, the case of Kripal Singh versus state of Uttar Pradesh. In this case, it was decided that some people can come up to a place and they can also have a shared intention. They might discuss a plan. For example, if somebody goes up to a place and they find that there is some crime being committed, so if I discuss a plan with the offender and then I also become a part of it, then also it will constitute to the act under the prerogative of section 34 of IPC. Common intention can also be understood with the ingredients. So the ingredients of common intention are: number one, there must be a criminal act that has to be done. Number two, there must be two or more than two offenders of the crime. Number three, there should be some sort of a pre-meeting of mind or discussion of a plan before committing the offense. The people who commit the offense or commit the crime against the property or the person, and if they share a similar feeling and then they commit the offense, they will fall under the prerogative of section 34 of IPC. The latest case law, the latest In the latest case law of Ramji Lalji Sharma versus State of Madhya Pradesh 2022, it was decided by the apex court that there should be, that if it is decided and it is established that there was common intention between the parties, between the offenders, then it is not necessary to decide upon the fact whether one of the offender has used the weapon to commit the crime or not. It will be presumed as he was also a part of the same offense, because he has shared intention and they had pre-meeting of mind and they have committed the offense all together. I would like to conclude by saying that the common intention is used. A common intention is used to decide upon the matters whether the act has been committed in consonance of the on the consonance of sharing of mind or not. For example, if somebody, it is a evidential, it holds some evidential value in deciding the cases whether the crime that has been committed, it has some pre-meeting of mind or not. This is the use of section 34 of IPC. So I have discussed all the points that constitute section 34, from ingredients to the case laws and to the recent case law and the use of the law. I would like to thank sir for the internship opportunity, and it was really a great experience. I would like to thank you for all the help and all the guidance that you have given me. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Thank you, sir.